These are the 28 best Fortnite combos you can main today. All of these combos are going to be some of the newest ones in the game. We're going to be talking about a bunch of combos that no one else has mained before as well, so make sure you guys watch this entire video and let me know in the comments down below what combo you're going to be maining in Chapter 5. If you are brand new to the channel, make sure to go down and hit the like button and the subscribe button as well. But let's just get started off with the latest Fortnite crew skin, and this is Lana Lane, and we are pairing this with the Star Wand. This is the Fortnite crew skin for February. I know a lot of Fortnite crew skins don't end up becoming that popular or tryhard, but I feel like Lana Lane could definitely become one of them. It is a really clean skin, I love the way this looks, and obviously as you guys know, now in Fortnite, the longer that you guys are subscribed to the Fortnite crew bundle, the more edit styles for skins you are actually going to unlock. So if you are just subscribed for February, then you will just get the default style of this skin, but if you continue this subscription for the next few months, you will just get even more styles for this skin unlocked. I feel like right now though, for the default skin, the Star Wand is going to match it up perfectly, and considering this skin only costs $10 and you also get a free battle pass, 1,000 V-Bucks and some items with it, I feel like it is so worth it. If you are looking for something that is a little bit cheaper though, then Serenade and the Lovelorn might be a better combo to main today. This is again another really clean combo that no one has really mained in Fortnite before. I feel like this does look really clean though. I've always been a huge fan of this skin. I just feel like it has been so slept on in the past, and that is why we don't see that many people using it today. It also doesn't feature in the store that often, which is another downside to this, but hopefully it can feature again in the future, and that would only really increase the popularity of this. The Lovelorn is going to fit in with this skin so well. It pretty much has the exact same features to it, the same color style as well, and that just makes it even better. As I mentioned though, I feel like this isn't going to be as tryhard as some of the other combos we're going to be talking about very soon, and one of them would also have to be Nisha, and we're pairing this with the Vault Guardian. This is definitely one of the more slept on Battle Pass skins we have seen in Chapter 5. I feel like we got a bunch of amazing skins this season, especially in the Battle Pass, and unfortunately Nisha is just one of the more slept on skins. This was actually the tier 100 skin as well, which is really sick. I love the way this looks. There are a bunch of different styles for this as well, so even if you don't like the default style, I feel like there are still a bunch of other styles that you can end up using. We do just have a few other Battle Pass skins this season that were even better, and that is why I feel like this is quite slept on at the moment. If you guys do want to stand out, then obviously Nisha is going to be a really good way to do that, but honestly I feel like there are some other combos on this list that you guys should be maining even more. Obviously with Battle Pass skins as well, they really don't stay popular or try hard once that season ends, so I feel like Nisha will gain some popularity as we move towards the end of Season 1, but eventually as we move into Season 2, it probably won't gain that much popularity or be try hard anymore. That takes us though guys to the number 25 position, and we have Padme with the Scully Scepters. Padme is one of my all-time favorite skins. I am a huge Star Wars fan, as you guys know already, so we just had to include this on the list. What is really exciting about this though is that it actually has gained some popularity over the last few seasons. I'm really surprised by this. I thought this is actually one of the more underrated skins in the game, and honestly not a lot of Star Wars skins end up becoming that popular, but this is actually starting to be a little bit of a point of difference and becoming one of the more tryhard Star Wars skins we have ever seen. I just think that is so sick. I've always been a huge fan of this. We just don't really have too many amazing Star Wars pickaxes, which I feel like is setting this back a little bit, but the Scully Scepter is just fitting in with the color style of this, and I feel like that definitely helps this combo become a little bit more tryhard as well. It probably won't become as tryhard as something like Core and the Slasher pickaxe though, which is definitely one of the more underrated tryhard combos on this list that you guys can main today. Core was a Battle Pass skin from Chapter 2. We do see a few pros and streamers using this in tournaments from time to time, but no one is really using this enough to actually main it. I feel like it is a really good skin to main today though. There are a bunch of different styles for this, so even if there are one or two pros out there maining this skin, you can just use a different edit style for this and it is still going to be really good. It is only going to get more and more rare though, because this will never feature in the game again. As I mentioned, Battle Pass skins don't really gain that much popularity once that season has ended, and that definitely happened with Core. Obviously, I would love for this skin to gain a lot more popularity right now and of course into the future, but I just don't think that's going to happen. We've also talked about a lot of tryhard combos on this list. Let's move on to a little bit of a more meme combo guys, and this is going to be the Yule Trooper, and we're pairing this with the Candy Axe. Obviously we did have the Winterfest update in Fortnite a few months ago. I feel like a lot of people always use Winterfest skins in the Winterfest update just because that's what it's designed for, but a few months later we never really see too many people people using them. I thought this would be a really cool opportunity to use one of my favorite Winterfest skins in a combo, and we haven't really talked about it too many times on the channel before, so I just feel like this was the perfect opportunity to mention it. Yule Trooper is a reskin of the Skul Trooper, but obviously designed for Winterfest. It has such an amazing design. It definitely is not a tryhard skin though. I feel like this is actually a really big meme skin. It is probably one of the biggest meme skins that not too many people know about either, which just makes it even cooler. But if you are looking for a tryhard combo that is also mained by no one, then Domino and the Cold Snap is going to be the best combo for you. Domino is a really amazing skin. I feel like this might honestly be one of my favorite skins we have seen in a really long time, and no one is using this skin today. It is a Marvel collab skin, so these never really gain the popularity that they deserve, and they do die down really quickly in Fortnite. So since Domino has just been in the game for a while, I feel like we just don't see too many people using Domino today. What I love about this though is that it doesn't really seem like a Marvel skin. Domino is from the comic books. It isn't based off a movie character just yet, so I feel like that really adds to how unique this actually is and just makes it even better. If this was a major Marvel character, then a lot of people would be using it and it probably wouldn't be as tryhard as it is today, but this does have a lot of potential in the future. Maybe not as much so as something like the Cozy Chomps and the Harley Hitter though, because I feel like people do prefer to use the more default Fortnite looking and design skins in the game. Cozy Chomps was first added to the game back during Chapter 2, and I really thought this is one of the better casual skins that Fortnite has designed. We then got a second edit style added to the game in Chapter 3, and that just made this even better. I feel like a lot of people are underestimating how good this actually is, and when you pair it with something like the Harley Hitter, it does actually become quite tryhard as well. I feel like this could become only more tryhard in the future as we see more and more people using it, but it just feels like that is going to depend on how many people buy this skin in the future. If you do want to buy a skin that has already been quite tryhard and popular in Fortnite, then I feel like the Mogul Masters and the Icebreaker is going to be the best combo for you. The only problem with this is that there are just way too many Mogul Master skins to choose from. I mean, we do have 8 different styles of these skins. You can pick them up each for 1,500 V-Bucks, which is the major downside to these. If it was just one skin with a bunch of different styles, then I feel like that would be a lot better, but the fact that you have to buy each individual skin really takes away from how good these actually are. Some of them have been really popular in Fortnite, like the default Mogul Masters, the Canadian Mogul Masters, and the Great Britain Mogul Master, but if you do want to use a skin that no one else has really used before, then my recommendation is going to be the German Mogul Master. This is my favorite one. I think it does look really clean, and it does fit in with the Icebreaker absolutely perfectly. This has been in the game for a really long time though, so let's move on to a combo that is a little bit newer, and this is going to be the Black Widow skin, and we are pairing this with the Harley Hitter. Now for this, we're talking about the original Black Widow, and of course the Snowsuit Black Widow skin as well. Both of these are worth mentioning on the list, and now that both of them are featuring in the store quite frequently, we just had to include both of them. There was a point in Fortnite where we only saw the Snowsuit Black Widow featuring in the store, but for some reason they finally decided to add the OG Black Widow back to the store as well. Both of these skins are incredible. It is now just up to you guys on which one you want to end up using. I feel like both of them are really clean. The Snowsuit Black Widow might have a little bit better of a design, but because the original Black Widow has just been the rarer option, I feel like people are going to want to use that skin just a little bit more. We have been using the Harley Hitter quite a bit on this list, but it just fits in with both of these skins perfectly, and that is why I feel like it is the best pickaxe to use. Let's move on though to a brand new combo, guys, and this is Sylus Hesk, and we are pairing this with Smith's Smashes. We have never included this combo on the channel before. Obviously, Sylus Hesk has been the Fortnite crew skin from January, and I have talked about this a bunch because it is one of my favorite Fortnite crew skins, but Smith's Smashes have definitely never featured on the list before. These were actually added to the game ages ago with a Fortnite crew bundle from last year. I think these do look quite clean. They are so underrated right now though, and I feel like since these were also added to the game as a Fortnite crew bundle, it just makes sense that we include these two together. Sylus Hesk is only going to be getting more and more styles in the future as well. We just had the default style added in January, and then a green Venom edit style added in February, and we are going to be getting even more over the next few months as well. Obviously, you can no longer get this skin though, so it is only going to get more and more rare. But one skin that you guys can definitely buy in the future is going to be ONeal, and we're pairing this with the banana splitter. This has actually become quite popular over the last few weeks. It was added to the game at the start of Chapter 5 with the Ninja Turtles collab. This was a really cool skin. I'm a huge fan of the Ninja Turtles, and I never expected ONeal to actually be added to the game. Obviously, the Ninja Turtles were announced a few days before they actually got added to the store, but finally having ONeal added to the game was a really cool idea. This skin is quite tryhard. It looks so different to a lot of the other skins on this list as well, which makes it stand out even more. So if you do want to use a skin that no one else is really using, then this might be one of the best choices for you. It can be hard to find a pickaxe that is going to fit in with the color of this skin though, since we don't really have too many yellow themed pickaxes in the game, but I feel like the banana splitter is actually a pretty good choice. That takes us though guys to the number 16 position, and we have the Dark Red Knight, and we're pairing this with the Dark Axe. I love the way the Dark Red Knight looks. I actually feel like there are a bunch of amazing dark themed skins in the game that just don't get mentioned enough, but the Dark Red Knight is definitely one of them. This is obviously a redesign of the original Red Knight skin, which you could always use for this as well, but the only downside to these combos, and I guess this rarity as well, is that we don't really have too many dark themed pickaxes in the game that are popular or even really just look that clean. The Dark Axe is basically a Rey Skin of the Chapter 1 default pickaxe for the dark rarity, and honestly, they could have made this so much cooler. If Fortnite just reskinned some of the best pickaxes in the game for the dark theme, it would easily become one of the best rarities in Fortnite. I mean, like, imagine if we had a Dark Star Wand or even a Dark Harley Hitter. That would be so insane and definitely make it one of the coolest pickaxes in the game. I still think this combo is worth using though. No one else is maining it today, and it is going to make you guys stand out so much. Let's move forward guys to the number 15 position, and we have Siren, and we're pairing this with the Harley Hitter. Now, this is a little bit of an interesting combo. Obviously, we're talking about combos that no one has mained before that you guys can main today, but as you know, Siren has been mained by a bunch of different pros. So in order to change this around and make it unique, we're pairing this with the Harley Hitter, which is a pickaxe that not a lot of pros have actually ended up using with Siren, and for this I also recommend using the brand new edit style of Siren. This is a red themed Siren skin. It was added to the game at the start of Chapter 5, so it is definitely one of the newest edit styles for an OG skin we have seen in a really long time, and I'm so glad they finally added in a style for Siren. You could obviously use the default styles of this as well, but it probably just won't be as original or as unique as the red style, and it probably will be being mained by a lot of other players at the same time. So if that is something you want to use, then I still think it is a really good combo, but for me personally, I feel like the red edit style is just a little bit better. The Harley Hitter is obviously an amazing pickaxe as well, so we just had to include it with this, but that takes us forward to the number 14 position, and we have Caper and the Icebreaker. This is one of the most highly customizable skins in the game. I've definitely talked about this a bunch over the last few seasons, so we don't need to talk about it too much, but you guys know that you can just customize this in so many different ways that separates these from the superhero skins, because you can customize it in more ways than just changing around the colors. You can add little stickers and emotes from your locker to this, and of course change around the head or the helmet of this as well, which just makes it even better. I feel like a default or a simplistic styled pickaxe is going to be best for this, and that is why the Icebreaker is definitely the best one to use. Sometimes though, having this many options or choices can actually be really difficult, so if you want a little bit more of a simplistic skin, then Medley and the Slasher is going to be a much better combo for you. This skin is also really clean though, because it does have 4 different styles. So instead of just having one style, you actually get 4 different styles to choose from, and all of these styles do look really different as well, which just makes it even better. If it had 2 or 3 styles and they all looked really similar, then I feel like it probably wouldn't be worth it, but the fact that there are so many different edit styles for it, it just makes it so much better. Because all 4 styles do look really different as well, you want to use a pickaxe that is quite simplistic, that is going to fit in with every single one, and that is why I feel like the Slasher is the go-to choice. It was part of the Michael Myers collab with Fortnite Mares, so it is quite an older pickaxe in the game now, added a few months ago, but I still think it is really clean and it obviously fits in with every single style of this. Let's move on, guys, to the number 12 position, and we have Festival Fedra, and we're pairing this with the Vision Pickaxe. Festival Fedra is by far one of the more underrated skins on this list that no one has heard of before. I've actually been talking about this over the last few months. I really love the way this skin looks. It is so unique and it has all the features of a try-hard skin. All it is missing is the popularity. So if you guys do want to main this before it becomes popular, and I guess before it becomes mainstream, then now is going to be the perfect time to do it. We only have one style for this in the game at the moment, but I feel like there definitely could be more edit styles of this in the future. And because of the dark theme of this right now, you obviously want to use a dark themed pickaxe, and that is why the Vision is going to be the best choice. Let's move on though, guys, to a combo that no one else has really used before, and this is Batman Who Laughs, and we're pairing this with Catwoman's Grappling Claw. This is another really underrated combo. Batman Who Laughs might honestly be one of the best DC design skins we have ever seen, but no one has been using this. I don't know why that is. We don't really see this skin featuring in the store that often, but it definitely could be one of the best DC skins we ever see. Catwoman's Grappling Claw fits in with the theme of this perfectly, so I had to pair these two together. The other reason I really like this combo though is not too many people end up using male skins in Fortnite, so I feel like by bringing attention to how good this skin actually is, hopefully more and more people can start using it and realizing how good this can be, and of course how tryhard this can become as well. It is by far one of my favorite male skins in the game right now, and definitely one of my favorite combos, but it probably isn't as good as something like Hope, and we're pairing this with the Scratch Up Pickaxe. Hope was available in the Chapter 5 Season 1 Battle Pass, and this is the first skin that you unlock at Tier 1. Obviously, you can pick this up for 950 V-Bucks, and since this pickaxe is also included in the Battle Pass, it is pretty much the cheapest combo on this list. The Scratcher is a little bit of a unique pickaxe, so I feel like it probably won't fit in too well with a lot of other skins we have already talked about, but for some reason it does work really well with this skin. What I love about this as well is that it is Peter Griffin's pickaxe, which honestly just makes it even better. But as we move towards the end of Season 1, I feel like it will drop off quite a bit over the next few weeks. Let's move forward though, guys, to the number 9 position, and we have Sumit Eevee, and we are pairing this with the Candy Axe. This is actually the second Winterfest combo that we are featuring on this list. I am a huge fan of Sumit Eevee. It is a reskin of the original Eevee skin that we saw back during Chapter 3, and honestly, Sumit Eevee is an improvement on that skin. The color edit style just looks so insane. I feel like when you pair this with something like the Candy Axe as well, it definitely makes it one of the best combos on this list. We did have to wait a while for this to be added to the game, but now that it is here, it definitely does not disappoint. You could always swap this out for a cheaper pickaxe though, because the Candy Axe is really expensive, so something like the Vault Guardian is definitely going to match it, but honestly, I feel like pairing it with the Candy Axe is definitely the best choice. That takes us forward though to the number 8 position, and we have Glitch, and we are pairing this with the Leviathan Axe. Glitch is another highly customizable skin in Fortnite. We have already talked about Caper, and Glitch might just be a little bit better. It definitely doesn't have the popularity that Caper has, but I feel like this does have a little bit cooler of a design to it. What you can do with this is actually change around the glowing effect of the metallic skin to whichever one you want. There are like 4 or 5 different options. These also changes the hair color and the accent features, but you can take this one step further by customizing the main color of the skin with different wraps in your locker. So if you guys have been playing Fortnite for a while, you will have a bunch of different wraps to choose from, and this is just going to increase how good this skin actually is. We don't really see it becoming that popular, and since there are just so many different customizable styles for this, you do want to use a really simplistic pickaxe, and that is why I feel like the Leviathan Axe is going to be the best choice. Regardless of if you are creating a really bright and colorful style for Glitch, or one of the more simplistic and darker edit styles, then the Leviathan Axe is going to work with both of these perfectly. I feel like it hasn't really gained too much popularity over the last few weeks though, but one combo that definitely has is John Wick, and we're pairing this with Wick's Katana. Even though these items were designed together, the John Wick skin was added to the game back during Chapter 1, and Wick's Katana was added to the game only a few weeks ago. This skin actually got updated. We got 2 brand new edit styles for this that show John Wick as he is is in the 4th movie, which is really cool. It's always good that Fortnite are continuing to update skins and of course collab skins as well with brand new edit styles, and not just making more and more new skins and selling them for even more money. It shows that Fortnite really does care about their players, and by introducing Wick's katana to the game, it just makes this combo even better. This is by far one of the best pickaxes in the game, and it definitely is one of the best male combos on this list as well. But one male skin that might just be a little bit better has to be the brand new giant chicken skin, and we're pairing this with the scratcher. This is going to be an entirely Family Guy themed combo. The giant chicken was added to the game a few weeks into Chapter 5 Season 1. We obviously knew this skin was coming to the game because we saw it being leaked like 3 years ago. I honestly thought Fortnite had scrapped this idea though and was never going to add it, but now that it is here, it is by far one of the best skins they have ever designed. It is a little bit of a meme skin though. I don't think this will be tryhard at all, but when you pair it with something like the scratcher, it is definitely going to be one of the best looking combos in the game. I just think this combo looks incredible, and if you want to use a skin that not too many people are using, then this is going to be one of the best ones to use today. But let's move on, guys, to the number 5 position, and we have the superhero skins, and we are pairing this with Wick's katana. This could probably feature up higher on the list, but we've just seen these superhero skins being so popular in Fortnite for such a long time that I feel like they are starting to drop off a little bit. They do cost 1,800 V-Bucks, so they are a little bit more expensive than some of the other skins on this list, and that is why we're using quite a cheap pickaxe with this, which is Wick's katana. You can get this for only 500 V-Bucks, so I feel like that is a good price point. The total price of this is going to be 2,300 V-Bucks, but again, I feel like for these skins, it is definitely worth it. More and more people are starting to get creative with these skins as well, using some of the more random colors, which just makes these even better. But if you guys are looking for a combo to main that no one else has mained before, then the Agency Renegades bundle and the Vault Guardian is going to be a better choice. You can pick these up for around $20. The Agency Renegades bundle has basically redesigned 2 of the best Fortnite skins of all time, which was Shady Zadie and Spycatcher Siren, and just made them even better. There are always going to be some redesigns that do get added to the game, but the downside of this is that they were included in a bundle, and just not that many people end up buying bundles in Fortnite anymore because they are quite expensive. Still though, if you are looking to buy a bundle, then the Agency Renegades has to be the best one in the game. But again, there are going to be a bunch of other cheaper skins that might just be a little bit better, and one of them is Hana, and we're pairing this with the Star Wand. With Fortnite introducing a brand new racing game mode in Chapter 5, I feel like Hana is a perfect skin to use today. This is a little bit like a racing skin or a Formula 1 skin. You do have the option of including a helmet on this when you are customizing this skin, but for right now, I feel like the helmet off edit style is a little bit better. There are like 8 different glowing effects that you can choose for this skin as well, so if you don't like 1 or 2 of the colors, you can always change it around to one that you do actually prefer, and I feel like the Star Wand just fits in with all of the different color styles for this. It is really cool that there are a bunch of colors to choose from though, and Fortnite could always just add more and more colors for this in the future, which just makes it even better. Let's move on though to another really underrated combo coming in at the number 2 position, and this is Channy, and we are pairing this with the Ebon Heart Battle Axe. Channy is actually a collab skin with the June franchise, and with a second June movie due to come out any day now, I feel like this is only going to be featuring in the store more and more often, and will become a lot more tryhard as well. I feel like this skin has always been really clean, it just doesn't feature in the store that often, and a lot of people actually missed out on buying this the first few times it featured in the store. We have seen a bunch of pros and streamers starting to use it over the last few weeks though, including Mongrel, Booger, and of course Mr. Savage, and even Click, so I feel like the popularity of this only is going to increase in the future. The Ebon Heart Battle Axe is a really amazing pickaxe. It sort of reminds me a little bit of the Leviathan Axe, but it does have the default swinging animation of the normal Fortnite pickaxes, so it definitely does give you a little bit of uniqueness, and I feel like that just adds to this combo. There is one combo that I have been preferring to use this chapter that is just slightly better, and this has to be Reverie, and we are pairing this with the Star Wand. Reverie is actually actually the starter pack skin for Chapter 5 Season 1. So when Chapter 5 Season 1 ends, you guys are no longer going to be able to get this. You can pick it up in the store right now for around $5. I feel like it is so worth it. It is one of the best skins to use in the game today, and again, it is never going to feature in the store once this season ends. You could always use Reverie's Dream Staff, which is the pickaxe that came to the game with this skin, but in my opinion, I feel like the Star one fits in with the color theme of this and does suit this combo just a little bit better. But there you guys go, that is my entire list for 28 combos you can main in Fortnite today. Make sure to let me know in the comments down below what combo you are maining right now and what combo is your favorite from this list. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.